up, guys? NautoAce here, and I just finishing watching the Microsoft conference for E3 2016. So basically, for this show, they actually showed some good game. It gave more reason why to go Xbox One. Well, with that, I'll give my thoughts about it, my in-depth thoughts to what they showed. So, starting with the conference, they showed a new variation of the Xbox One called the Xbox S or Xbox Slim. For $300, it's supposed to be a bit. It's not really so much bit powerful to the original Xbox One, but it's smaller and it has a 2 terabyte hard drive, a built-in power supply, so you don't have to plug that big thing. You don't know where to put the power supply. And apparently there's an IR feature in it, so I don't know what it is, but it costs $300, same as the Wii U. So again, Wii U, hey, now there's a console that's gonna be in the same level as the Wii U on pricing. What are you gonna do, Wii U? Is it time to price drop the Wii U? We'll just see. So yeah, but I mean, if you have the Xbox One, you don't have to get the Slim one. I think this is meant for people who basically don't have Xbox yet. So again, why Xbox? Here's one of the reasons. So of course, the big excuse me, the big question is, are they gonna have exclusive game like they did last year, like from third party, or is it gonna be up to only first party? And I'm happy to say, at least that the games they show here is only first party exclusive. Like I said, exclusives are meant for third party. Third party games is content exclusive, but even people don't like that because it adds fuel to the fire for fanboyism. Unfortunately, and of course, if you got a Wii U, the lack of content because it doesn't sell. At least they're sticking the exclusive to just first party games. So with that, the first game they showed was Gears of War 4. This is coming this October. And the best part is, this is one going to be the first game they're going to feature for Xbox One is Xbox Play Anywhere, basically cross-buy. So you buy Gears of War for the Xbox One. I guess you either register the game on your Xbox One, you get Windows 10 version for free, a digital version, kind of like what Sony did. I remember they did it with PlayStation All Star, Ratchet and Clank, and Sly Cooper 4. You buy it for the PS3, you get a free code or a free download for the Vita version. That's cross-buy. And of course, a lot of indie games for PlayStation are cross-buy. So finally, Microsoft's doing the same thing. Hopefully, Nintendo, you're going to do the same thing also. Microsoft's doing it. So that's pretty awesome. So basically, not only is cross-buy, cross-save, and cross-play. Which basically now, doesn't matter whether Windows 10 or Xbox One, you can play the game with your friends. So with that, they kind of moved to Killer Instinct 3. They showed the next character is going to be, and it's General Ram, the ultimate bad guy from the original Gears of War. He was rumored in the past that this guy's going to be in Killer Instinct 3. I guess rumored being proven. So General Ram, not really a fan of Killer Instinct, but again, hey, it will be interesting because for the week of E3, he is free to play. So from there, they showed Forza Horizon 3. Just like Gears of War 4, this game is also cross-buy, cross-play, and I'm going to say cross-save. So pretty awesome. You can play with your friends whether in Xbox One or Windows 10. They showed it there for player. That'd be awesome. That is awesome. So from there, they showed more in-depth trailer of Recore, a game exclusive to Microsoft, published by Microsoft, developed by Keiji Fune and former Retro Studio. They showed more of what the game is. You show the player, forget her name, and then you use this core to control different type of robots. So again, no release date yet. They just showed a little bit, but looks like they did show gameplay. So it is like a action platformer. Interesting. So from there, they showed Division. more Division, and basically this was called Division Underground Expansion, and it's first going to come out at Xbox One, I guess, for a month, and then the other system. Because again, the reason is Xbox One paid for the exclusives. That's what I'm trying to say. Excuse me. So, like I said, third-party exclusive content. Even people don't like it, but it's part of business. You can't really avoid that. So, but hey, at least, hey, it's also gonna come to the other console. Maybe just a month later or so. We'll see. But the first content is gonna go to Xbox One. And then they showed more Battlefield 1, the World War War game. And then for this one, it's interesting is that if you have EA Access, you can play it October the 13th. I think the game's supposed to come out like somewhere October the 20th. Again, exclusive to Xbox One because EA Access is only Xbox One. They did try to offer it to PlayStation, but according to PlayStation, they refuse it because it's gonna cannibalize PlayStation Now. So, Sony, screw you. So again, if you're Battlefield One, if you're hyped for this game, hey, you have a chance to play it early, try it out before it released on the 20th. So now there, for a while they showed other big update that I guess Xbox One owner wanted for the Xbox One. So the big 3D announced was one, background music. So basically, depends what game you want. You can play any music you want. So say you're playing Halo to the theme of Sailor Moon. Why not? There you go. People wanted that. I know in PlayStation, believe it or not, there was an Easter egg that you could actually do it with Ridge Racer 1, the very first one for the PlayStation. You load the game in, you remove the game, you put in the disc, and then you go from there. It's interesting, but but I don't know. But it's really tricky how to do it. But yeah, you could like play different music while playing Ridge Racer. It's weird. And basically, not only that, now you can change the language to I guess to preference language you want, and they're gonna put in Cortana for the Xbox One. It's already been in Windows 10, of course, in your Windows phone. Cortana is basically the computer that Master Chief, basically that helps Master Chief. But now she's like a Siri, so now she's going to be also on Xbox One. So again, that's basically one of the updates they wanted. Another update is that improve Xbox Live, and the keyword is anywhere. So basically, they added three new features. One is clubs for Xbox One. That's technically community for the PlayStation 4. So they're finally jumping with that bandwagon. Looking for group, basically looking for certain people that you wanna join, exchange friends codes or PlayStation ID or any network ID. That's looking for group. And then, of course, Arena basically is their daily challenge, weekly challenge for the game you want. And you can try it out. If you do it, you can brag it, put it online to see other people who play the same game that you do. So, kind of interesting. Again, has that social community aspect to the game that you want to play. So, that's pretty interesting. That's pretty cool. So, again, any Xbox owner now, you can be more, I guess, more community. So now with that social feature, the community can grow for all the Xbox One owner, Xbox fans, Microsoft fans. So good job. Like I said, one of my things I want to see for Microsoft was update for the Xbox One. So they kind of did it. Good job, Phil Spencer. So from there, they basically talked about Minecraft. Sadly, I have no interest with Minecraft. I don't play the Minecraft game. It's weird. But for any fan of Minecraft, here it is. They're gonna be they have an update called the Friendly Update, adding new feature to the game, and of course coming like in their basically fall cross network. Yes, cross network basically. This is when the point that Microsoft basically proposed. Cross network play is able to play with your friends, not just in Xbox One, mobile phone, iPhone, Windows Phone, PC, and their competitor, PlayStation 4 or PlayStation Vita, heck, PlayStation 3. That's cross network play. Remember, the first game they started that was Rocket League. They proposed it to Sony, and I think Sony did make a response and said, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Well, think about it, and I think they agree with it. So awesome! Finally, all gamers now. Finally, the dream finally is coming true. In the past, they refused to do it because not just because of lack of technology, but of course, just it wasn't good for business. But now they say, "Hey, you know what? It's 2016. The business changed. Why not?" So pretty awesome. Another thing they showed also in the Microsoft conferences, Final Fantasy 15. Basically, they just showed a demo of them fighting against Titan, one of the giant Edelion, and I say it's pretty awesome. Can't wait for that game. Nothing new information about it. Everybody knows that it's going to be for not only for the PS4 but also to the Xbox One. They've been doing this since Final Fantasy 13. I remember in Final Fantasy 13 when that happened, people were like shocked because it used to be a Sony exclusive. But keep in mind that used to be a Nintendo exclusive. Now it's multi-plat. Can't be helped. Again, it's a business. Alright, from there they basically talk about indie games. So basically the new program for Xbox One is called ID at Xbox, basically giving funding for indie developers, small developer to make their game a fruition, such as Cuphead, and another one they showed is the Insiders, basically the same developer for Limbo, and anybody who has an Xbox One, you can get Limbo for free, so that's pretty awesome. So let's see, and also there will be exclusive indie titles there. But again, like I said, if the indie title is working with ID at Xbox, you really can't do anything about it. Yes, it will be exclusive to Xbox One because Xbox is funding the game. Microsoft is funding the game. You can't really do anything about it. But again, hey, maybe enough money, they'll make it multi-plat, but for now, it is an Xbox One exclusive, such as the one I want to play, Cuphead. That's an Xbox One exclusive. Excuse me. Alright, so from there, not so much an exclusive, but Xbox One's going to get it first. It's called Gwet, which is apparently it's a mini game from The Witcher 3. They made it to a full game. There's a beta coming this fall, so if you're a Witcher fan, you like the mini game, there you go. Not really much to say about it because I never really played the Witcher game. Tried it, couldn't really get into it. So the next one is surprisingly Tekken 7. Yes, ever since Tekken 6, Tekken Tag Tournament 2, Tekken 7 is multi-plat. It's not only going to be in the PS4, it's going to be also in the Xbox One. What makes the difference between the two versions is that Tekken 7 for the PlayStation 4 will have PlayStation exclusive. Harada already said that at the PlayStation Experience of 2015. So, but this one might have less content. Again, remember Tekken being a big history for PlayStation, so why not? When they showed the demo, it was Akuma versus Heihachi, and I noticed there's a lot of quick time events there. So I don't know what. Maybe that. Probably they say it's part of story mode. Yes, so it was revealed that there is a story mode for Tekken 7. Unfortunately, if you're a really uber Tekken fan, the game's not going to come out until 2017. But here's a good catcher: if you're a gold member, you can get Tekken Tag Tournament 2 for free. Sadly, if you're only gold member, I don't need it. I already have it for the PS4. Or PS3, excuse me. I'm happy with it. Heck, and remember, there's also Tekken Revolution for the PS3, a free-to-play game. If you don't never played a Tekken game before, here's one. So again, content exclusive. Yeah, sadly to say, PS4 is gonna have it. Can't be helped. Again, because of the history. So from there, they showed a trailer for Dead Rising 4. Not really a fan, but I do able to play it. I did finish Dead Rising 2 Kind of hard, frustrating, but hey, managed to. I'm trying to do the first one, kind of hard. And then Dead Rising 3 was basically an Xbox One exclusive, and the reason for that one is Xbox One or Microsoft funded the game. That's why. And if you want an alternative, go play it on the PC. It's on Steam. So the question here is it going to be exclusive just like Dead Rising 3? It didn't really say on the trailer, so I'm guessing finally not. Because remember I said I don't want any third-party exclusive on Xbox One. Even go to the PlayStation 4, but sometimes it can be helped. That will happen. I don't know. Hopefully not. So from there they showed Scalebound, basically a platinum game funded by Microsoft. Unfortunately, when I saw this game, it doesn't really look like a Bayonetta game. It's more of like a, I'm sorry to say, a piss poor third person action game. It didn't look like it didn't have that Bayonetta feeling. I don't know. Maybe it's like Vanquish. So maybe who knows? But I guess if you have an Xbox One and you're waiting for Scalebound, it's a game for you. I have to wait and see if the game's good or not. Sad to say, you gotta wait until 2017. Again, a lot of this game is 2017 because that's the whole point of E3 2016 is from the second half of 2016 all beyond to 2017. So from there, State of Decay 2, I guess it's a zombie multiplayer online game exclusive for the Xbox. Again, either Microsoft paid the funding or it's always been a Microsoft game. I don't know. But if you like this game, hey, there it is, a sequel. So from there, Rare's original game, Sea of Thieves. And when I saw the trailer or the gameplay, it looks like Pirate Simulator for me. So I don't know what the game is. We'll just have to wait and see. So from there, the last game they showed, and I guess a lot of the fan was happy, Halo Wars 2. So finally, for the Xbox One and of course, cross-buy to Windows 10. Again, more of the story. So if you love Halo War, you're gonna love this game. I'm just gonna guess because again, hey, it's Halo War. And closing to this conference is yes, all the rumor about a new Xbox One version 2 or Xbox One Dash 2. Project Scorpio, which is going to be released next year, holiday 2017, or to be precise, November, December-ish 2017. It's an upgrade, an improved version of the Xbox One or the Xbox Slim. Like I said, I'm not really an Xbox guy, so I really don't care about the Project Scorpio. I'm more concerned about PlayStation Neo because again, I'm a Sony supporter. I do apologize, but I am a little bit concerned. It's just like the same. This is if this basically is the same approach to like from the Game Boy to the Game Boy Color, Nintendo, 3DS to the new 3DS, then there will be some problem. Because of course, the first thing is better processor. That's not a problem. The second problem is exclusive only for the particular system. Game Boy Color, they did have some kind of tick me off. Game Boy, let's see, Pokemon Crystal, Mario Golf, Mario Tennis, Bionic Command, if I remember, was Game Boy Color exclusive. You could not play it on the original Game Boy with the processor. Really shame. Same goes with the 3DS to the new 3DS. And a better processor. Games works better on the new 3DS. Plus there are two games that is exclusive for the 3DS, which is Xenoblade Chronicles 3D and the Bicycle of Isaac. So again, kind of like if you want Xenoblade Chronicles 3D, you have to get the new 3DS. Again, if Project Scorpion will be in that situation that the game they'll develop only game that's only for Project Scorpio, you will guarantee will upset a lot of Xbox owner and Microsoft fans because again, Xbox One is not even 5 year old. Now you're doing a version 2.0 because they needed that more power. But the question is, well, why can't they just put in some sort of add-on for the Xbox One or the Xbox Slim? They could if they know how to do it. I mean, if you can do it by via power source or HDMI, maybe. But again, you have to wait and see what happens. It is kind of shame that both Xbox One and PlayStation 4, Microsoft and Sony have to develop a better version console just to basically to make better games fruition to go to the next generation because sadly, I mean, Review Tech USA basically mentioned this that both Xbox One and PS4, their power already at its cap. People couldn't optimize it more ever because of the hardware, the power source, the architect just wasn't working. So now they have to do Project Scorpio for Xbox One and then PlayStation Neo, which has been confirmed by Andrew House, but they're not going to show for E3 2016 a better version of the PlayStation 4. Real shame that people have to go there. We'll see what happens if it's worth or not. Anyway, that is my in-depth thought of the Microsoft conference. I gotta say that what they showed there did give more reason why Xbox. So I would give this one, believe it or not, a 10 out of 10, believe it or not. So that is a shocker. 10 out of 10 because they showed games for mostly everyone. It has Gears of War. You have the new Forces Horizon game. More interesting indie game like Cuphead, Insider. They even showed the one from the guy who did Symphony of the Night. His game, pretty interesting. They listened to their fans with the new feature they wanted. And of course, my only biggest concern is Project Scorpio, but again, it's too early to tell if it's bad or good. We'll just have to wait and see. But they did listen to their fans. There are games that coming out that people can have, and again, especially first party game, cross buy, cross play, cross network play, cross save. So that's why it's a 10 out of 10. So Microsoft, Phil Spencer, awesome what you did. You did give reason why Xbox One. Alright, so the next one is gonna be both my thoughts on Ubisoft, then Sony. So stay tuned for that one.